Yo, what's up everybody? It's Ka, and today's video we're just gonna be talking about my honest thoughts, opinions on the new Anime Reborn update. They added a bunch of new units, a new map, a bunch of cool stuff to talk about, so let's just hop right into it. Okay, so Anime Reborn obviously came out with a new update where they added a bunch of new things, a bunch of cool things, a bunch of meh things. There's a couple bugs, there's a couple things I just want to kind of talk about. But first, I want to start with the good, the things that I found great about this update. The first thing I found great is that they finally added raids, which, I mean, for all those of you who know, raids are always cool. I always loved raids in anime adventures and different tower defense games. I thought raids were always cool. And with the raids came a new raid shop where you can obviously buy the Evo materials. You can get also frost keys and potential keys along with trait crystals, which is really nice. For if you watched my last video about what to expect from this update, I said I hope that they added a way to get trait crystals using the currency you get from the raid, and I was correct, and I think it's a very good addition, and I'm very happy that they did that. Another thing I want to talk about here is actually the map. I think it looks so good. There's a lot of people complaining that it's too bright, but I don't really see that. I don't know. I feel like it's pretty well balanced. I don't know if it's just me or like what's up, but I think it looks really nice. I think it's a very nice looking map. Now, obviously, another big thing they added was units, obviously. We got a bunch of new units in this update, which I really like. We got Yuno, which I've already evolved. I'll talk about him later because he has some issues. We got Yami, which, I mean, he looks great. We got Luck here. He also looks really good. I haven't actually tried him out yet, but he seems pretty cool. And of course, we have Asta, which, I mean, he's Asta. I mean, you can't even complain about bro, you know what I'm saying? I think he does look a little bit goofy though, I ain't gonna lie, but that might just be me. And then obviously there's the new secret unit from the raid, which is Mars. You can see him right here, Mercury. He's really cool as well. I'll see if I can like show a little clip of him or something. I was streaming earlier and someone had evolved Mercury, and I'm just gonna show you what he was doing because he's pretty cool, so I'll play the clip now. Oh my gosh, he does summon. Oh my gosh. Crystal Servant 5,000, 5,000, 5,000. So does it scale with his damage? It does. So the amount of damage he does, the same amount as for a summon. So you're gonna want Miracle on him, I'm assuming then? Yeah, so they added a bunch of units and I think they're all really good. I think they all have their strengths, their weaknesses, and I just want to talk about it because there's a couple issues I do have. First and foremost, Asta, when he is fully evolved, is not hybrid, which makes him just a ground unit, but he does penetrate shields. Like, he acts as like Toji from Anime Vanguards, if you know what that is. He just negates shields, so he's very good for breaking shields, and he'll be good on your team for that reason only. And I heard, it's not confirmed, but I heard there's talk of making him a hybrid unit, so that could be pretty cool. My biggest issue though is with Yuno here, because I just evolved him and he gets these two passives. He has Suffocating Gale, right, where he applies suffocation to a unit and it slows down the target by 50%. That lasts 15 seconds. 15 seconds. It's really good. And then he has this one, but I mean, who really cares about that one? The problem is, so Yuno's whole thing is that he's a slow unit, that he is a meta support unit. Like, you will use him instead of Rukia or Blackbeard. He is your meta slow unit. And guess what? His passive is broken when he's evolved. So you can't actually use him yet because his passive isn't broken. And it might be fixed by the time I actually post this video, but as of right now, it's broken and it's annoying because I spent forever. Well, I say forever, but I spent time evolving him and I can't even use him because he doesn't slow and he doesn't do enough. He doesn't do good damage for him to be a damage unit. So if I can't use the support unit because their support is broken, it's kind of useless. You know what I'm saying? Another thing I want to talk about is the mounts here. I think that it's a really cool addition. I think they're really awesome, but also they cost a lot. Like, this one's not too much, like 2,000. This one's 5,000, but this one's 10,000. And this one was like, I think 12,000. That's a lot of gems. Like, that's 12,000 gems is half of a mythic pity. And I don't know if it's that worth it for them to be that much gems. I kind of wish they did it to where we had maybe like an event quest down here where you could maybe, I don't know, maybe if you clear the raid so and so many times, you can unlock the mount or something. And then with the cloud, you can do like, oh, clear West City. No. Or like fair, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like there's a way to work around it to make it not so that you pay 12,000 gems for a mount. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's really cool, but mounts are purely cosmetic and they don't actually add anything to the gameplay. So spending something that could potentially get you a mythic character on something that just helps you move a little bit faster in a game where you're not really moving is kind of, they need to change the way you get them, I believe, or at least make them cheaper because it's kind of ridiculous in my opinion. Another big thing I wanted to talk about that a lot of people are kind of like iffy about is the shop here. So they restocked all of the bundles and they put them at discounted prices for like Black Friday, and people are kind of annoyed by it because it just kind of shows, like, I don't know, people are saying it's like pay to win Reborn or something like that. Like, it seems kind of money hungry, which, I mean, I personally don't care because I'm just not gonna buy the bundles. Like, if like it doesn't affect me because I'm not gonna buy the bundles. Like, if I don't want to buy the bundles, I'm not, and it's not gonna affect me. But some people are mad about that, and I kind of see where they're coming from. I think it's kind of, it just doesn't really give off a good message because literally everything is discounted. The battle pass, the gems, the tickets, the rerolls, every single game pass is discounted, and it just seems kind of like that's a whole other thing. I don't really care about stuff like that in these games. Another thing I want to talk about is the stars, man. I hate that they did this. Why do they make it with redstones? I hate it so much. I talked about this before, but like, it's just so dumb. You don't get a lot of redstones. And I know a lot of you are going to be saying, oh, well, in the raid, you can get redstones. Which is true, because if you do the 3 stars, you get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. You get 12 whole red stars. You know what that makes you? That makes you 12 whole star fruit. That's crazy, isn't it? You can make a whole 12 star fruit with that. It just doesn't seem very worth it. Like, I just hate it. And like, your quests don't really give you any. At least I haven't seen any quests that give you the stars yet, or the stones yet, and I don't think they do. I don't think you get them from quests. You get them one and done when you do the raid stars, and then besides that is just purely buying them out of the shop, which is 5,000 gold. And before, to craft stars was 2,500 gold. So now you're paying double the price for like 50% less stuff. So it's just kind of dumb. And like, I know that there is some challenges that give you redstone, but literally one redstone. It's just not. I hope they change it back to gold, because it's just not it. They need to just change it back to gold and give us more gold, more ways to get gold, because this is just so stupid, man. I know a lot of you agree. It's just so dumb. I don't like it. Now, obviously, they added the battle pass, extra 25 tiers, which I do like. I really appreciate that they did that. And they added redstones to it this time, but still, if you're free to play, you're getting 1, 2, 3. You're getting 3 redstones from the entire battle pass. So, you know, that's another 3 stars for you. It's just, I don't know. They need to increase it or just change it back to gold. It's just not nice. I don't like it, bro. Yeah, I mean, like, overall, what do I think about this update? I think it's good. Like, I think it is good. There's a couple issues with it. I mean, the unit's passives being broken is super major, in my opinion, like super severe. Like, how are you going to release an update with new characters and then the new characters don't do what they're supposed to do? I don't know. I think that's a really big issue. And me personally, I don't know how that got through the testers, like how that got past the testers, because that's like base level testing. You evolve a unit and you test him out to see if his passive work. I figured it out within 2 seconds of me evolving him. So I don't know why the testers couldn't figure that out. So I think it is an issue they need to address. They need to fix that, because it's really annoying, because you can't even really use the unit. You can't use them at all because the passives are broken. They had the same problem with Gohan and the Delta brothers. Their passives weren't working either. And I just think it's a big issue, because like, I want to use the new units, but none of them have their passives working. It's just kind of annoying. But overall, if they do those hot fixes where they fix all these bugs and stuff, I do believe that this update's like a solid like 7 out of 10. I love raids. I think raids are fun. I think grinding raids are very fun, and it doesn't take long at all to actually get enough pages to actually buy a Grimoire. I was streaming for only 2 hours today, and I was able to evolve so it really doesn't take too long to actually grind these out. Like, you can probably evolve every unit within like what, maybe 14 hours of grinding, 12 hours, something like that. But yeah, I mean, that's all I can really say about this. I know this video is just kind of me yapping and talking, but yeah, I mean, that's the Anime Reborn update. Let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see from me. I want to try to do some guides for you guys. I know a lot of people are struggling with the raid being too hard, and I was wondering if I should do like a video of how to beat it without any like secret traits or secret units, just using mythic units with no traits or anything, like nothing crazy. Just try to prove to you guys that it is possible to beat by yourself and able to grind it. But let me know down in the comments. And yeah, my name's Ka. If you're new here, hello. I really appreciate if you guys could subscribe. I'm trying to get to 3,000 subs. It would really mean a lot to me if you could help me out with that. And yeah, I stream on YouTube almost every day. I try to, at least. And if you guys want to join me in my streams, I always play with subs and just grind out the games with you guys. So if you're interested in that, I hope I can see you in my streams. And yeah, that's pretty much it. My name's Ka, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye.